Oh guys, we're gonna bring a candle into it just to show how stuck in 2015 I really am. Hey, what's up YouTube? How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am already, my name is Maddie Welborn. I make YouTube videos. I make mediocre content and have a lot of fun doing it. So if you want to click that subscribe button, go ahead. Click it. If you have seen my face before, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you returned. Today we are going to be doing a Q&A. I have not done a Q&A literally since Layla was born, I think. That was a specific birth Q&A. This is a Q&A. Whatever you want to ask me, I'll answer it to the best of my ability. I asked Instagram to ask me questions this time and y'all freaking killed it. I can't even lie. Y'all asked a lot of good questions. Kind of a little nervous. Kind of really excited because I haven't done one of these in a minute. I asked you guys for questions approximately, I don't know how many weeks ago. I've actually had these questions for a minute and I'm just now finding time to sit down and film this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget this video is actually sponsored by nobody. My hair just falls out. Now that I got all that YouTuber realness out of me, let's go ahead and answer some questions. How do you like Cameron, Landon, and Coco? If you guys don't know, Cam and Bam. Cam and Bam are some teen parent YouTubers. They actually moved like 10 minutes away from me, which is really random and crazy. They came from Florida, but we were trying to hang out for a really long time because we're both YouTubers and we're both moms, like two things in common. Finally, we had a play date for the girls and it was honestly so much fun. I had a great time. They said they had a great time. Hopefully they're not lying and they don't actually hate me. That's probably just my anxiety, but you know. I guess to answer your question, they're great. They're a lot of fun. They're really nice people. Hey, as long as you're nice to me, like, we can get along. We plan on having other children soon and I love you. I love you. Children. TBH, I've had a lot of baby fever lately. I have plans to get a new apartment, get a new car, and plan a wedding, which are like three of the most expensive things to do with your entire life. So a child being one of those things as well. We don't have plans to pay for another child right now, no. How hard or easy is it to be a Postmate? I recently signed up. If y'all don't know, I actually work for Uber Eats. I've done Postmates, I've done Favor, and I've done Uber Eats. Uber Eats, in my opinion, is the best app. They pay really well, they pay right, and you also get good tips. So that's definitely my favorite. Postmates being the one I did first, didn't work out. Never went back. I discovered Uber Eats pays a lot better and they seem to have a lot more customers. How are you and Tyler? Me and Tyler are really good. Thank you for asking. Kind of want to do a video with him soon. If you guys didn't know, we were engaged and then we weren't engaged. And now we're engaged again. Marriage is a big deal. A lot of young people don't think it is, but it's a big deal. So after about a year of going through it and maturing and discovering a lot about ourselves, we got re-engaged. Do you know the band Why Don't We? I feel like I've talked about this before. I personally know two of the people in the band. About a week before the band formed, me and Tyler were actually at Jonah's house and he told us that his manager was sending him to California with 4 other guys to make a band. I remember seeing them on like the Billboard Music Awards. I did a quadruple take. Like, yo, this boy band really blew up and like low-key took over. Would you visit New Zealand? I love you so much. I love you too, Asia. I have a lot of countries I want to go to. I'm like really broke. One day I would love to travel the world. I've done a lot of America traveling, been to Mexico a great deal of time, but I would absolutely love to go to Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Africa, Asia, Antarctica, Canada. Do you live at Zach's house? I do. I actually got tired of filming in front of his white background all the time, so I kind of switched it up. This is Zach's desk. This is where he plays video games. This is my computer. I've taken over. We were supposed to move out in February. It's June. So yes, Zach and Tyler's family were so incredibly nice to let all 3 of us, including Cece, 4 of us, move in for months and months and months until we were completely ready to move out. And now we are finally apartment hunting and I'm so excited, so we will not be here for that much longer. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? 10 years. Wow. Well, I'm not where I thought I was gonna be at 20, that's for sure. Hopefully I will have a good amount of college done because when Layla goes back to school like she's never been to school. She's 1 year old. In 10 years, I would like to have some modeling set up. I would like to be doing some traveling journalism. And I would like for my vlog channel to be doing really, really well. In 10 years, yeah, I'm probably gonna still be doing YouTube in 10 years. Can I get a new computer? Because mine is a bit slow and outdated. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, let me just go to my safe in the closet full of money that I've never seen before in my life and just like buy you a new computer. How old are you? I am 20. I'm gonna be 21 in 2 months. I'm freaking out. Plan on going back to school like for a job. My lifelong dream is to make YouTube a full-time job and to create a business from that. I do plan on going to college because I do want to be a journalist one day. If I were to get a real job other than modeling, it would be journalism. Love writing. I've always loved to write, and I want to report on the things that people don't report on. I want to report on the extreme hunger going around in the world. I want to report the climate change that nobody sees. I want to report on the extinct animals. All the stuff that should be highly in the media that's not. Instead of like interviewing Kim Kardashian, you know? We've gotten a lot of questions if we want to go back to California or if we want to move. Once we came back to Texas, we kind of realized like why our parents never left Texas and why we both lived in Texas our whole life. Because Texas is pretty freaking bomb, dude. It's like one of the best states out there. California, a lot of fun, great place to visit. Texas is just a great place to live. It's a great place to be and thrive. We want to go check out some other cities in Texas, but for now we're definitely staying here. What was your biggest dream when you were a child and did it come true? My biggest dream when I was a child, well, originally I wanted to be a doctor. Then I got a little older, discovered the internet, and I wanted to be a YouTuber. I guess you could say it worked out. I did some tours, was featured at some conventions, 100 meet and greets at least. Met great people and had a blast. Life's a little different now, but God, that was good times, man. How's your sex life changed since having a baby girl? This isn't an awkward question for me, but this could be awkward for you. Definitely, yes. You can't, you know, spontaneously do that kind of stuff anymore in the middle of the day. A lot of times at the end of the day, we are so just exhausted. The spark is still there. We have a lot of fun. We have a great time. I would just say it's not so spontaneous. How long have you and Zach known each other? We have known each other since both of us started the internet back in 2014. That was almost 6 years ago. We both started on YouNow at the same time, knew each other a couple months through the internet, and then we met in 2015 and the rest is history. What's your favorite thing about raising Layla? I don't have to watch TV anymore. She is the most entertaining kid in the world. If I'm in a bad mood, all I have to do, sit on the ground, she's gonna come to me, and we're gonna play some games, we're gonna dance, we're gonna smile and laugh. She's just such a happy baby and she's so much fun. She makes life a lot more enjoyable. What's your baby's middle name? Grace. Her name is Layla Grace Pitt. I call her Layla Grace a lot, so. How is Zach at being an uncle? I answered this when Layla was probably a few months old. I was like, I mean, he's an uncle, like, I don't know. He's honestly really great with her. He absolutely loves her. Whenever he's home, he's always playing with her, and they talk on FaceTime pretty much every day now, so. Do you miss the old YouNow YouTube days? Yes. The internet was just different. It was just better. It was just better. How old is your baby? She's March, April, May. 15 months old. How do you know what path to take to make you happier? I think you know in your gut. I think you know in your heart. Don't push against what your heart says too much. I enjoy watching your videos. How do you stay skinny? I actually have been this skinny my entire life. When I got pregnant, I lost 20 pounds, which was about -5 more pounds than I needed to lose. I'm still 10 pounds underweight. I've been working really hard to get it back. So how do I stay so skinny? I just do. It just happens. How old were you when you got your first piercing? I think I got my first piercing when I was like 7 or 8. Literally as soon as I could change my earrings, I accidentally closed them up. So, got my ears pierced probably a year later and passed out. Spur of the moment decision, should not have happened. And then I closed those up too. And when I was 16, I wanted piercings. I wanted a lot. So we got kicked out of a Daniel Sky concert for causing a scene. And I got both piercings at the same time. 2 weeks later, I got my third, and a month later, I got my cartilage. And now I have like 11, I think. How much has your life changed since having a kiddo? I will say this one more time. It changes everything. It changes who you are. It changes how you live your life. It changes what you do every day. It changes how you see other people. It changes how you everything. It changes every single thing in your life. Where's one place in the world that you would love for Lay to see Love You Be? I want to take her to California. I want to take her to California when she's a little older so she can remember it and experience it. I kind of want to, I personally want to go to California soon. So she may tag along, but I really, really want her to see California. I spent a lot of my teen years there. I think it's beautiful. I think it's so different than where we live. Would you rather be able to time travel or fly? Fly, fly, fly. If I time traveled, I would take way too much advantage of that and probably ruin the present for everybody. Can you do a YouTube video explaining your new business? I'm so interested, I want to know. Actually planning on posting a vlog about that because, so go subscribe to my vlog channel if you want to hear about my business. What's your daily routine? Shameless self-promotion. I have no shame. Again, head over to my vlog channel. I will be doing a day in the life video there soon. I know you have some mental health stuff going on. What's some tips to get through hard times? I'm gonna go with do anything that makes you happy, do anything that brings you joy. I've actually been in therapy all of 2019. I go every single week. I'm working on a lot of stuff. It's been a huge struggle for me. I also want to do a video about this. Since I'm still struggling really heavy with it, my only advice is do anything that makes you happy and reach out for help. That's my advice. Reach out for help. I promise it will help. It may take a really long time, but it will help. What's one rule that you grew up on that you'll bring into your family? That's really hard to say. One thing that I kind of grew up in that I really, really want Layla to grow up in is I spent a lot of time outside. I played a lot of computer games when I was older, but I didn't do a lot of that for a long time. And even when I was playing games, watching TV, I was doing a lot more outdoor activities. I want her to be able to play with her own imagination. And yeah, especially in this day and age, I just do not. She's not gonna have a tablet at 4 years old. She's not gonna have an iPhone at 6, okay? She is not gonna be a normal 2019 child. And that is the very last question. Whew, I feel like that was a lot. I feel like I just went on and on and on and on, and I probably did. If you made it to this point, congrats, you are a trooper. I want you to comment everybody love everybody down below, or ELE. All my social media is in the description as well, along with my vlog channel is down there. Make sure you check it out. I post a lot with my family. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Anyway, have an awesome night, have an awesome week. I'm getting tired, and I will see you next video. Peace. Bye.